Y'all know where y'all going? Stay ready.
Yeah. Okay. Just have fun.
All right.
If we have fun, then it'll come across very natural.
Okay. All right. You ready?
Hey, relax. Come on. There we go. Now start the interview without being able to see. Nah, man, you got that fresh haircut. I want the ladies to not see that. You're single, right?
Yeah.
Good for you.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
What's up, everybody? It's Ryan Nelson with UMTV, and I'm sitting here with artist Andy Mineo. Andy, how are you?
I am great.
This guy is hilarious. Can I ask, when you got to Miami, what's the first thing you did? Because I saw on your Instagram, you know, sometimes you guys would go play basketball or do other things. So what'd you do? First
thing I did was hit up DJ Khaled, and I said, some people can't handle success. I can.
You imagine if he put you on a song with, like, Fabulous and Fetty Wap and all these people?
Yeah, baby. I can imagine that. Yo, big shout out to DJ Khaled. He knows what it is for the chunky guys with the shirts off. No shame. I'm unashamed too, Papa. I see you. Now, first thing I did, what did we do today, Seth? And I woke up, we hung out, and then I called my man Ray, my best man from my wedding. He lives down here now. Okay. He came through. We hung out. We got to chill. We went to what is it? Wynwood. Wynwood. Yeah. Went to Wynwood. We looked at some art, and then we got some Coyo tacos. You know about that?
No.
Get on it. You late. Coyo tacos.
Chinese food?
No, it was tacos, Papa.
Chinese tacos?
Nah. Coyo?
I don't know
what it was. It was delicious tacos. And then we went next door to Panther Coffee because I'm a coffee guy. We hooked that up, and that was it. You know, now we back. I did meet and greet for the show, and now we're getting ready to do the show tonight.
Okay, so how was the meet and greet?
Meet and greet is great. That's actually one of my favorite parts of the night because you get to touch the fans and see them and talk with them and hear their stories. And a lot of times that's when I hear stories about people's lives being changed, impacted by the music, and that stuff's always encouraging for me, you know?
How you feeling?
Because from the stage, it just looks like a sea of faces and people. But when you get a chance to talk with them, interact, take pictures, see their excitement, it really like adds more meaning to what I'm doing.
Right, and seeing all the fans, you know, just surround you and just love you and embrace you. Yeah. What's been your favorite moment as an artist when a fan came up to you and said, "Oh, this really impacted me," or what was it?
Yeah, I mean, I've had a lot of moments, you know what I mean? But hearing things like, some things like this, like seeing how families are brought together, or, you know, people feel encouraged or inspired by the music. You know, like somebody came up to me and they said, hey, you know, I had never heard of you before. My friend brought me to a concert the year before. And, you know, they took me to the concert and I heard your song, You Can't Stop Me. And, like, that song gave me motivation to go out and do what I'm doing now. You know, and so you made a fan that night and now I'm back for meet and greet, hanging out and getting to see you. And, you know, it's things like that where people who weren't fans become fans and then they understand, you know, kind of what the movement is about and what we're doing. And then they're inspired. And, you know, so I think I exist to inspire and, you know, motivate people to be everything that they're called to be.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So now let's jump into the album, Uncomfortable. Yeah. I went and I got it the first day. I love the songs, Desperado and Hear My Heart and stuff like that. But the song, the lead single, Uncomfortable, where did the inspiration from that come from?
Yeah, well, I got together with Illmind. Illmind is a producer. He lives in Brooklyn. You know, he's produced for Drake, J. Cole, Nas, you know, Kanye, everybody. So he's just a beast. We got in the studio in California. We were working on the record, and he played it. And it was really creepy and eerie and uncomfortable. And I took it and went with my team, and we added the intro with the singing and the different breakdown parts with the strings, and we kind of created this movie. And so for me, what I was thinking as I was creating it was, I want to break song structure and make something really unique but beautiful. You know, because I'm just not really into riding the wave of everything that's popular on the radio, because by the time you reproduce that stuff, you know, the people who made it are on something else. And so I'm trying to find my own lane and my own sound. And, you know, so from a sonic standpoint, I was trying to develop something unique, but at the same time, content-wise, I was trying to comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfortable.
Right.
You know, shake things up and talk about things that could be comforting or disturbing to people in ways that, you know, ultimately lead to good.
Right, and I definitely heard that on Death of Me on the Neverland EP, which is one of my personal favorite songs by you. And I always wanted to know, what was the story behind that? Because that's a song that I really could relate to, and I'm like, wow, I might have to give up this and that just for the glory of God.
Sure. Yeah, Death of Me was a record off of Neverland, my last project, where I just talked about kind of how the stresses and the pressures of trying to do good in a world that is like constantly, you know, exalting bad or exalting wicked. And then at the same time, you know, like, it's very hard to be a successful person and be positive, and just feeling like what I do for a living could be the death of me. And so just getting caught up in the midst of running this race, trying to impact and change the world, and feeling like the weight of that can, crush you at times. So that record was just me venting, and I think the reason why people always connect to the records where I vent is just because they sense the honesty and the passion, and, you know, they're drawn to that.
Okay, awesome. Now let's move on to the merchandise. I went outside and talked to some of the vendors, and everybody's like, man, they're going crazy, especially for, you know, shirts that look like this.
Yeah.
Are you creating them?
Yeah, me and my buddy Alex Medina, he's the art director at Reach Records, and so, you know, I'm very involved in every aspect of my career, all the way down to the merchandise. So I have an eye for aesthetics and fashion, and I enjoy that stuff. So I'm in the process, creating stuff, sending ideas, and, you know, we just work together to put together really great product to lay out for people. I want when I think about merchandise, you know, you don't think about like just a cheap shirt that feels like a box after you wear it once, but it ends up becoming a shirt or an article of clothing you want to wear every day, or your favorite piece in your you know, wardrobe. So we're always just trying to make really high quality products, even if it costs us more, because we know, you know, we believe in our brand and want to invest in it.
Right.
So.
And I see the ring on your finger, man. And what's marriage like? If you can give advice to somebody like me who's single, looking for a Christian woman, what's some of the advice you would give to me?
Why are you looking for a Christian woman?
Because a secular woman would probably ruin my life. Oh. And kind of has. Through trial and error.
This just turned into a confessional. Hey, so tell me about your love life. Just kidding. I'll take back over the interview. Anyways, no, marriage has been amazing, and it's just been a learning process. You got two people who have never, well, in our case, we never lived together before, and you know, we've never been married before, so we're entering into it all brand new and just going, oh, we don't know how to do this, but we're trying to figure it out. And grace and patience for each other and understanding has really helped form this culture in our home where we make mistakes, but it doesn't destroy us, you know, and we're learning from it and growing from it. But I would say, piece of advice for any young person who's not married, the greatest gift that you could give to your spouse to be is knowing yourself. A lot of times we spend, you know, our single years trying to like know who we want to be with, and know like the kind of person we want to be with, and, you know, what they're like, how tall they are, what they're into, XYZ. But I think if you spend that time focusing on understanding who you are, you're gonna know your own flaws, you're gonna know your strengths, you're gonna know what you can offer somebody else, and you'll really be prepared to enter into a relationship with somebody else when you have a good grasp of who you are and not so focused about just who they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for my microphone back.
Yeah.
So after you leave Miami and after this tour is over, what's next for Andy Mineo?
I'm going home to take a break, hang out with my wife, and just chill for a little bit. I've been on the road for like 2 months. So we're going to chill for a little bit, and then in December I'm going to get back to work and just start working on music, hanging out with some of my friends and musicians, and just jamming and vibing and creating music without the stress and pressure of timelines, and just get back to having fun, you know what I mean? And then also planning on a tour for the spring. Okay. So looking like we're going to go out in April and hit all the West Coast and, you know, a lot of the cities we didn't get to on this run.
Right. Do you know who will possibly be on that tour with you?
We're definitely going to have Propaganda on the tour. He's on the tour right now. And that opening slot is a bit in the air, you know, but we're going to give people what they want. It's going to be a good show.
Okay. And before you go, is there anything else you'd like to say to the people at the University of Miami?
Yes. Go Hurricanes. There you go.
All right, thank you for your time, Andy. I appreciate you. Same to you.
It's in their natural habitat. Hey, music videos for concerts be like, yeah, man, the artist, man, Ryan Nelson, man, he here, man. Yeah, what's up, bro? He rich, bro. Oh, I watch him be weird. He gay. You respond to that? Rap videos be like, what? No, please, no. Don't let me open up that window. Ooh.